welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sean and I'm back with another video. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys a letter that was sent to me from one of you, and it is a good one, so definitely buckle up and get ready for that. But if you're brand new to my channel and you like hearing like love and relationship advice, you like lifestyle videos and things like that, you definitely want to subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, be sure to hit that little bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you'll never miss an upload from your girl. And also, if you want to support the movement, you may want to consider purchasing one, if not all, of my books. My first one is called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book is called Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book, which was released last year, and that's called Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. I'll be sure to link all three of my books below so you guys can check them out. Now, without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. Let's go get them. Hello Sean, I've been watching your videos since lock tutorials, and today I really need your advice on a situation. Sorry my English isn't perfect, but I will try to do my best. I've been in a relationship for 1.5 years now. I really love this man and I'm so grateful that I met him. He's so respectful, always listens to me, cares about me, he tries to be better every time with me. I feel good when I'm with him and I take care of this relationship, but there is something I can't change. He's lazy. Okay, he wakes up in the afternoon every day. He doesn't work, eats very late. Sometimes he only eats one time a day because he didn't cook. He sits on his sofa and watches TV the whole day and does nothing else. His friends are the same. He rarely proposes to go outside. I have to. He knows I like to move and live, but this is something that we don't have in common. Sometimes I have to tell him to go and brush his teeth or clean his kitchen. Honestly, I don't even want to cook for him, clean, or do anything because he's just not doing anything. He's trying to improve himself. That's why I didn't leave him yet, but it seems like it's too unnatural for him to do these things or go out. Sometimes it's so annoying. Right now we don't live together because his place is far from my job. I'm pretty active in my life and I know where I want to go. I don't know if I could build something with him. I'm just a little bit lost. Thank you so much for reading. The situation that you're in with your boyfriend is very similar to a lot of women, and that's why I really wanted to do your particular letter. There's a lot of women who see the potential in a guy that they're dating. He may be kind and charming and caring and all that, affectionate, just about everything that you want, but he's lacking in certain areas, like ambition, drive, determination, that provider instinct that a lot of men have, and that's him. You have to be very careful in situations like this that you don't fall in love with the man's potential, not just his potential. Now, if the man has all the potential in the world and he's actually, working towards something, that's one thing. But if it doesn't matter how much potential somebody has if they're not doing anything with it. And it sounds like that's what's going on with him. He's not trying to find a job. He seems very content with very little, barely eating, not even showering and all that. He doesn't even sound like he's in a position to want to pursue someone. He is pursuing you in the laziest way possible. To me, that's a little bit insulting. And I would find that very unattractive, that you don't even think enough of me to brush your own teeth when I'm talking to you. Like, you don't think enough of me to clean the place up if you know I'm coming over. You don't think enough of me to want to take me out and show me things. Like, you're just coming over. All you're doing is coming over to his place. Is that really, what you want or what you require from someone? Now, the reason why this is so dangerous, I think, in relationships is because oftentimes you get stuck. You fall in love with the man who has no get up and go within him. So then here you come. Because we as women, we're nurturers. We take care of our kids and we nurture so much. And we want to come in and take care of things. So you're going to be in there and you're going to be picking out outfits for him and helping him with his resume, helping him with interviews and things like that. That won't make him love you anymore. So I'm going to tell you guys a story that's really going to help to articulate what I'm saying here. So I was watching this episode a long time ago of Cheaters. I actually talk about this story in my second book, Breaking the Man Code. Episode of Cheaters, and there was this woman who was about to confront her cheating mate. Now, he and the other woman were actually at McDonald's at the time. So they jump out of the little Cheaters van, they run into McDonald's, and the woman is irate. She is so upset. She's furious with her boyfriend that after all she's done for him, he would have the nerve to cheat on her. So she sits down to the booth that he's in with the other girl. She starts eating French fries off of his plate, and you know what she says? I paid for it. I can eat this. I paid for it after all I've done for you. So the little scuffle goes outside. She is literally ripping the shirt off of his back, and she says again, I paid for it. I did all this. I dropped out of school so that I could pay to help you go to school. And all he kept saying was thank you. A man can have all the potential in the world, but if he's not willing to do anything with it, it's still a waste. And I know there's so many women that like a fixer-upper. They like a guy that they can come in and fix him up and brush him off and make a man out of him. But you shouldn't have to go through all that effort. Now, you can meet him, like I said, halfway. Now, if he's, going out on interviews, you can possibly help him with his resume, or you can help him to pick out what he's going to wear on interviews. But you can't want it so much for him. You can only want him to succeed so much. He's got to want it for himself. I don't think he's mature enough to be in a relationship. I think he has a lot of growing up to do, and it doesn't matter how much you want it for him, he's got to want it for himself. And I feel like you want to do it because you feel like he's got all this potential, but like I said, he's wasting his potential, but that's not on you. All he's going to do is drag you down. You're going to have to spend so much time mothering him. Did you eat today? Did you clean your kitchen? You're going to have to be his mommy. And to me, it's not sexy to be somebody's mommy, to be my man's mommy. I want him to take charge. Be a man. Get out there and do your thing. And I can give you some tips. I can give you some pointers. As a woman, I can add to what you already have. But I can't come in here and finish the job that your mother didn't finish. And that's what he needs. Because how are you a grown man and you don't even have basic hygiene skills? That you have to tell him to eat. It's going to drain you. It's going to frustrate you. Don't get me wrong. Not every situation is going to turn out that way. There's some guys that just need the love of a good woman will inspire them to want to do good things. You can't make a man do anything that he doesn't want to do, but the love for you will inspire him. I need to go out and do better because I don't want to lose her. I need to put in some effort because I don't want to lose her. Shouldn't you require the man who says that he's pursuing you put in some effort? He's dating you in the laziest possible way. He's not taking you anywhere. He's not buying you anything. He's barely even brushes his teeth when you come over to see him. He doesn't clean up the place so it can look nice for you. He is dating you in the laziest possible way. That would be a turnoff for me. At least show me with the little that you have that I'm special. At least clean up the place. At least cook for me with what you have or something. All you're doing at this point is coming over and kicking it with him. He might as well be the homie. How is any of this romantic? And then at the end of the letter you say, I don't live with him because he lives too far from my job. Really? Is that the only reason? How about because if you live with him, you would really have to be his maid and his chef. He wants somebody to take care of him, not in a give and take type relationship where I give and no, he just wants somebody to come in, cook and clean for him, not require anything of him. Like his standards are so low and you're meeting them. Like you say, I don't want to cook and clean for him. Like it should be, please tell me that you're not letting this man who doesn't even brush his own teeth touch you.
Because if he's not brushing his teeth, then he sure ain't washing. Okay, you know what?
Girl, you're doing the most. But the funny thing is he's doing the least and you're letting him. This man is wasting your time. You can find you somebody with much more effort. You can't date a man's potential. He has to be willing to do something with that potential. Otherwise, he's wasting it. When I met my husband, he was working at a summer camp, but he had a bachelor's degree. And he just really wasn't good at the interview process. So I helped him with his resume. And I helped him with, I used to do mock interviews at the job that I was working at. I was actually working at a college, and I used to have to do mock interviews for my students. So I would do mock interviews with him to help him practice. Now my husband is doing amazing, clearly. So I did help him, but there had to have been something in him. All I did was foster something that was already growing. And his love for me inspired him to keep on going because he knew that he wanted to provide a certain life for me. I didn't come in and make the man. All I did was make the man better. And he'll tell you that himself. You cannot make a man, but you can make him better. If he loves you enough to want to change for the better. Girl, being with this man is going to drain you and going to frustrate you because not only do you have to go after your dreams, but you're going to have to carry him along. You're going to have to put him on your back and run with him on your back, and it's going to weigh you down. Not just the burden of you going after your dreams, but having to constantly check on him to make sure that he's going after his. He's got to want that. Doesn't matter how much you love him. Does he love himself enough to want better? Does he love you enough to want to go and get better? It's not about just you loving him. What about how much he loves you and how much he loves himself? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on life and love, pick up a couple of my books, okay? They're good. They are good. So check out The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right, Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart, and my third book, Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. I will link all 3 of my books below. I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time.